We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. They love their football in this part of the country, and this crowd is ready to go as their guys will match up with their opponents.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. I'm going to come back to you. 49.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of
7 yards. The pickup on the pitch and catch.
3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
From the gun, Mariota. This is brought in by Gibson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
We got to step it up. Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Now watch run. 49, guys. Mike, 49. 3 buzz. 3. Mike's 49. 1, 2, 3.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I got you. Mike's 49.
They'll throw again. Mariota to the right side and complete to Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mike, 49. Woo-hoo! 49's the Mike. Watch 49.
To the air again. Mariota.
Here we go again.
And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Here we go.
One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
Man, I got you.
Now up here to his running back. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. One. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Mariota. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Watch the out. Mike's 49.
Off the play fake, Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
21-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. So Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. Second down.
Ball carrier.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. Dancing to his left. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
3, Eagles nothing.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. 70, 10, move. Check safety, check safety. Go check, go check. Shit, shit.
Now Sanders. And he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And an Eagle first down.
The mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Let's go, defense. Let's go.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Miles Sanders, the Eagle ball
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurt sets up to throw it. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 16. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Eagles.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
What we got?
This will be caught inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On the play.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Get in the right one. Check.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Touchdown,
A
Philadelphia.
9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
On for the point after.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Mike 42. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. 42's the mic, boys, 42.
Throwing is Mariota. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glad.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Now
Philadelphia.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On the pickup.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, let's get some penetration. Some penetration. Hey, Mike's 42.
Now Mariota. Over the middle, it's Thomas. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Watch the flat, watch the flat.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mariota, that's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Here we go.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 42's the Mike, 42's the Mike. Bring it. Bring it. One.
Again, it's Mariota.
Watch the screen.
This one completes to Kelvin Harmon. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Watch the run. Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go. 3. Mike,
Mariota again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's another.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic.
Throwing, Mariota. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 42, Mike 42.
Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
That QB's trash. Let's go. 49, guys. Mike.
To throw is Mariota. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there.
42's the mic. 42's the mic. I got you, boy. 42's the mic, boys. 42's the mic. I'm coming.
From the gun, Mariota. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They'll take over.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
18, Pioneer. Check, 48's the mic. I don't think you got it, son.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hiking 18. Back. Panther 11.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check. 70 Lion. Lucky. Check.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory.
I know you feel
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
48th Mike.
Second down, here's Hurts. Man open, it's Goodwin. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 46 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback
at their own 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
One. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football right now. I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That's a nice play there.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
42's the mic, boys. 3. Ready? Mike 42, Mike 42. It's our field.
To the air again, Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Let's go. Mike 42.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 27 yards. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. That'll bring up second down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
It's our time. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the screen. Come 19. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. And 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. 19 Lions.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Here's Sanders. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
46-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing is Hurts. This is caught by Jackson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
Let's go, D. Hey, check right. Check. Cougar 19. 55. You ain't going nowhere. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Watch twist. Watch twist.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Bird sets up to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? No. Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mariota slings this deep for McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Here's Tressway now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. On the return, Jackson. Oh, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the run.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 34. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Back now at FedEx Field, it's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Watch the twist, watch it. Check that,
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
The kick is good. makes the score Eagles 28, Washington 10. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. But it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
You're not ready. Mike 42, Mike 42.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Got an open man, it's Harmon. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Mariota to throw it. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
49 to Mike. So we got man. Mike's 49. Mike's 49.
Again, it's Mariota. In the middle, it's Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down their throat.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
What you got?
Mariota again. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Kelvin Harmon there to make the grab. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, and first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Eagles on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores. In the weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Washington. Steven Sims Jr., 81 yards. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And the lead is down to 4.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Washington 24.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Another run here with Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Oh, yeah, good job, fellas, good job.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run some clock here as they get it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run Sanders, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Mike 55.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Buffalo 18. Hurry, hurry.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Cut. Hey, check right. Watching your guard. You don't see me in your nightmares, son. 18 Cardinal. Check 26. Tight dog. Slam.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check. Slam. Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Down. Rocco 80. Right there. 56. Let's go. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in week 1. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.